Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on your YouTube. This is me, all always George Page, aka the Emperor of Female Bobby Talk, coming to you live on YouTube, folks. Well, this is an interview. I enjoy doing these interviews. I enjoy reaching out to ladies like this. This lady, she just turned pro last year at the Olympia, and she's been competing for a good while. Her story is very amazing. I think it's something that I think will inspire a lot of people who are into bodybuilding or just fans. So we have here the lovely Miss Jane Akarapreecha, if I get the name right.
Yes, well, my full name is Jane Suda Akarapreecha.
All right. But we know her, for those who know her better, as Big Jane, like a Big Jane, Big Jane. So as you know, she turned pro at the Olympia Amateurs last year, women's bodybuilding. She's competed for a good while. She's originally from Thailand, but she
Mhm.
lives in Hawaii. So we're gonna, talk to her, share her stories and her plans for this year, 2024. And this is a question I always ask you, lovely ladies who get this sport, by the way. What get a lady like yourself in a sport, as we call it, muscle and masculinity? Please share your story, madam.
So, I get into bodybuilding since 2019. I start at like finger first, and then I transitioned to win physique in 2021. And last year I just did like women bodybuilding for the first time. Yeah.
Yeah, and you did the North Americans. That was your debut in women's bodybuilding, right? Because I know a couple ladies who I interviewed who done that show. Brittany Parrish, who won her pro card at show. Hannah Hussein also. Amanda Snooks also get her pro card in North Americans. And what was that feeling that when you switched over from physique to women's bodybuilding?
I just feel like I don't have to hold myself back anymore. Like I can train heavy, and I like the posing much better than women physique. I feel like it's my personality.
So you felt like it was better for you because especially how you train and how you develop, it
Yeah,
was a better move for you from like figures. Figures like a division where you start a little smaller and then over time period you start growing. And I know with women's bodybuilding, it's not as popular as it used to be, when it first started because physique came in and now you decided, you know what, I was too big for that division, so I wanted to go up.
yeah.
Mhm.
Well, at first, because I always have big legs when I start at finger, and then at that time I had a coach, and he said like, okay, Jane, you gotta bring your legs down. And I cannot bring my legs down because it's big, right? So I just thinking like, you know what? But I don't want to do wellness class either because I can see myself wear high heels. So I just switched to like women bodybuilding. I feel like I like it a lot more.
Yeah, yeah. I think a lot of ladies have interviews before who start out and figure say the cleat heels. It just, it's just, you gotta walk around those things. I know some ladies say they love them because it makes
Yeah,
them feel more feminine because figures the vision like it's a little bit more feminine, but still it's like a little bit level higher in the bikini. We got some people come here, and I tell you, Jane, when they knew I was going to interview you, these guys come out of the woodwork, and these are some familiar faces right here. We got here the female bodybuilding forum, my man David Bryan over there. Very exciting. She's an amazing woman. Can't wait for the pro debut. Yeah, man, he's talked to the lovely Miss Big Jane quite a few times. Right here, we also have here Kale the Wanderer, and she has a good look to her. He loves the pictures, and also this Kale's also. If I'm not asking too much, could she do a flex? And if she wants to do it, yeah, I don't know. It's just up to Jane if she wants to. I usually, you don't have to. You don't have to. Because I know these guys like to ask, but whatever you want to pick up with, you don't have to do. But we skip it. But anyway, you're originally from Thailand, and
yeah.
how long you lived in Thailand before you came over to the States?
So I was moving to the US. I was 12 years old. I was really young. So I've been here about almost 15 years now.
Yeah, and your family is you lived in Hawaii. I know from Dave's interview. Also, you have family in Florida, and that's your mom and dad. They still live there.
Yes, they used to live in Hawaii, but they moved back to Florida, and I'm actually gonna move there in June.
Mhm.
So it's
And I know, yeah, I know Florida went through the big fires. And were you there when the fires happened, or were in Florida with your family at the time?
I wasn't here. I wasn't with my parents. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess good. I think you feel a lot safe with your family. We got
yeah.
here some more comments here. This is from my man KL. He says, uh, congratulations on being a pro.
Thank
Also,
you.
this is from David. He says, Big Jane, she's the best. I know he's a fan of yours. He's a big fan. Also, we got here my man John Doe. He says, uh, congratulations on turning pro, Jane. And also, we got here Tony 97. Tony says, hello, Jane. You look amazing. Congratulations on your pro card. Hey, I tell you, Jane. Hey, Jane. Whenever I get a new girl here, they act like in an episode of Chappelle's show when Charlie Murphy talked about how he first had Prince. And they met this guy Nikki Free. His name was Mickey Free, but they thought it was a female. And said, "Yo, Prince," you say, "Shamar got a new girl. She's fine as a motherfucker." Everybody gets excited when you get a pretty, especially a pretty girl like yourself out here. So,
Uh-huh.
also, I saw that you also studied massage therapy. You
Yes.
still do it today, or when did you start in that?
So I start like 10 years ago. So I've been doing massage for 10 years now,
Hmm.
and I also teaching yoga as well. So I do both.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I told David that I'm gonna go back to school for chiropractor at the end of this year. So it would
Yeah.
be good.
Yeah, I studied kinesiology here in my home state, but what happened to me, my car broke down and I couldn't get back and forth to school, so that's tough. And that's good because one thing important about being a bodybuilder is that that physical therapy is important, especially as you develop and grow as an athlete. And your training. What's your training day like? What do you do what's your favorite uh, exercise? And your least favorite.
Oh, that's like a tough question. I like them all. I would say I like leg press, of course. I like to train back. I like deadlift a lot. Um, my least favorite exercise would be I don't have any right. I like to train them all actually.
Well, you're a special breed because sometimes I have most often most will say they don't like leg day. Leg day is the worst. They can't stand leg day. They can't stand like no my legs. I mean but I know back and also I think shoulders are some favorites, but too. We got some more comments. This is from a man Tony 96 says. Uh, are you in off season? Well, like I said, she is because the Olympia Amateur was last year, and
Yeah.
she won her pro card there. And what was that feeling like when they told you that you are now IFBB pro?
At that time, I wasn't expect that I'm gonna turn pro. I just had fun. So when they said my name, I was like shocked. I didn't know what to do. And then they called my name out in the stage. So I was like, oh wow, I'm an IFBB pro now. So I just like, I want to cry, but I cannot cry. It's just the feeling is in there.
Well, you could cry. I mean, it was something big for you. You've been working hard as you had. You hadn't been competing as long as some women I know, but I know some people say like if like that movie League of Their Own, there's no crying baseball. There's some crying in bodybuilding, so let you cry a little bit. So, folks,
Mhm.
we're gonna jump into Jane's social media for a bit. Check out her IG. You want to follow her? Her social media stuff is in the description, and you want to check her out. Support her in her path of bodybuilding. But guys, and this is no offense to you, Jane. I tell this every time I do this because I know guys out there. You can't be weird, and this is respect for her. No D pics. Stop it. Don't do that. Get some help, okay? So I mean, come on, guys. So we're gonna jump in her social media a bit, and like I said, she does. Like I said, I know you a lot of you guys out there. like the pictures. She looked great. I mean, you did some photo sessions with Sean Nelson.
Yeah, Sean Nelson.
Yeah. Uh-huh. And and also that's right after the after the amateur. And here's this pic from when you at the North Americans. You look pretty good. Yeah. What the judges told you at the what the critique the judges told you at the North Americans?
I haven't get a judge feedback, but I know that I need to get leaner and more conditioning.
Uh-huh. Yeah. That's the thing is that condition is very important.
Yes.
Yeah. And here it is. We got here some of the photos from her at the um after the I think this is after the Olympia.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. You got some you can split. I couldn't do it because that okay, that hurts. Yeah. How often you exercise like that? Is that like part of yoga or something like that?
Yeah, I do almost every day.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's tough. And here, this is another picture from Okay Sean. I interviewed Sean a while back. He's a pretty cool guy. He really likes, enjoys doing it. I just saw that he posted, I think I sent you a thing where he's looking to do some more photos with some ladies. Now, this was from last year. I think it was not last 2022. We competed at the Nationals, and
Yeah,
yeah,
that's before national. Yeah.
yeah, and it really has changed. You really have put on a good amount of size. And the thing is, you say you feel you got to work with your conditioning.
Yes.
Now, who's this gentleman here, right here, that's giving you the pound?
This is my good friend. He's the owner of Powerhouse Gym in Tampa. So we train together all the time when I see him.
Yeah. And like I said, you have family still back in Florida, so you plan on going back. And I think Florida is a great opportunity for, especially a young competitor like yourself, to grow because it's a very big mecca for bodybuilding. I know bodybuilding hasn't really grown too much in Hawaii. I know there was a show a few years ago called Hawaiian Pro, and then I know Sean Ray had a show as an amateur show. Would you
Yeah.
like to see more shows if you were still in Hawaii? Would you like to see more shows in Hawaii for yourself?
I would do the show somewhere else, not in Hawaii.
Mhm.
I feel like Hawaii is a small show.
Yeah. And like I said, what's your plan for the season? Are you just gonna grow a little bit and work on a few things?
Yeah, I'm going a little bit more until. So I have like 6 more weeks left to start prep. So I'm gonna do Tampa Pro.
Oh, so you're gonna make your debut. It's good because you get family in Florida, and that's the best way to make your debut.
Yeah.
That I saw you saw earlier with a picture with her and David, if you saw, and like I said, you got a good physique. And I know you were very happy when you got that pro card. The
Yes.
time you put in work in. I mean, I interviewed a lady. She competed in women's physique who got a pro card also at the Olympia, and I interviewed a couple of ladies who just got a pro cards at the Nationals. And it's tough. There's a lot of time and work you got to put into the sport. Yeah. And then she's standing right beside Linda Murray, the legend herself. That's a great lady. I got the opportunity to see her when I went to Savannah a couple of years ago at her Savannah Pro. you know, Here we get some comments here from some guys. See, like I said, hey, these guys are so excited when, like I said, hey, Jane, I keep saying when I get a new girl, they get excited. We got here. This is from my man. That's how I pronounce his name. Um, this is from Kidness Journey 85, 84, I'm gonna say. Shout out to Jane for building muscle and keeping your flexibility and mobility, which is impressive athletic feat. I wish you best with your career as I love Hawaii. Cheers. Also, this is from man KL. He's saying this. He says, there's a static in audio in Jane's audio, but we can hear her. You can, as long as you hear, you're pretty good. You know, and also, this is from uh, KL. As of now, Andre Shaw is the Miss Olympia. Do you think you could be the one to be in top five? So yeah, yeah, like he knows he knows I'm an Andre Shaw fan. I think she's just an amazing woman. You know, who do you like in the sport? Who you a fan of?
Like right now or back in the old school.
Just you can mix it up, be old school and new school. Who you like?
I like Beth Francis for sure.
That's a great one. That's a legend.
Yeah. I like them. Linda Murray for sure.
Eva Montgomery.
Yeah.
Who? Oh yeah, I
Linda.
know. Linda. Oh, Linda Murray. Oh, Linda Murray. Oh yeah, Linda Murray. Uh-huh.
Oh. And I also like her name is Paula Suzuki. Have you seen her before?
Oh, girl, I know. I was a fan of Paula Mizuki. I
Yeah.
think she had a. I got a picture right here, right now of her. This is
I love
great,
her.
great physique. She's also from Hawaii,
Yeah.
powerlifter champion, beautiful physique. She never made it to Olympia during her career, but she just. I interviewed a lady. Her name is Marilyn Yee, and I told Marilyn she kind of reminds me of Paula in a way, just about maybe so much, physique wise. But I think there was like, I think coming up, I've been following bodybuilding for a long time, and there's not that many. Oh, there she goes. Where you got her
Yeah.
back? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I've been following bodybuilding for a long time. There's not a lot of women of Asian descent in bodybuilding, but in the last few years, it has really exploded. Like I know what Dave said that you are the first woman from Thailand to come from body, but actually you're the second because there's another lady. She's from Thailand. She competes in figure. I forgot her name at the moment, but she's in bodybuilding. There's quite a few women from, China. There's Korea. I mean, it's really has blown up. And I think I saw on the list for this season they're actually going to have a physique show in South
Mhm.
Korea. But you said you're planning on Tampa.
In South Korea. When is that?
I think that show in South Korea. I'll see the list when I get a chance. I
Uh,
think it's I don't know when the date exactly, but I know I was going through me and Kaya. We do content on bodybuilding. We were talking about the list for this year's season. It said it wasn't completed, but there's a few shows they don't have that many shows for women's bodybuilding.
mhm.
Because last year was very few shows. And I know it's a lot harder for women's bodybuilding to turn pro because not too many other than the Olympia and the Nationals and North American give the opportunity for ladies. Sometimes you have to either do physique or try to squeeze in a figure.
Mhm.
Yeah. So here, there she goes. Technical difficulties, folks. That's how it happened in the world. Uh, this is from a man. This is from a man. 2097. He says this. He says, "Your thighs have incredible thickness and girth. I'm sure they must have won you a lot of shows." Like I said, she hasn't been competing for so long since 2019, and you have good sized thighs. I mean, I think you worked with some ladies in pro level. Who have you worked with that's our pros?
So I was working with Michaela Aycock for like 2 years. Yeah, she helped me to do like women physique, and then I switched coach to Brandon Ray. You know Brandon Ray?
Yeah, I heard Brandon Wade. Yeah, he's very popular.
I worked with him like a year last year, and now I'm with a new coach, with Justin Jacoby.
Yeah, yeah. That's Michaela. I mean, she is amazing because she's only like this high. She's like she's like the female Tom Thumb, but she has this a great physique. I mean,
Mhm.
and remember she was physique herself, but switched over to bodybuilding. We have here, This is from a man. Katie says her quads are thick. I tell you, she's perfect. I mean, I'm telling you, you got a fan. And also, this is from a man, Dave. He says, good battle at North Americans with Brittany Parrish. Shout out to Brittany. And, this is, like I said, you got a lot of fans, here. And also, Paula is the best ever, crazy back and development. And this is also from KA. He says, Paula Suzuki, incredible. Yeah. So, as you say you're doing Tampa and you say 6 weeks from your prep. I know it's tough. prepping is tough. I mean, you gotta diet. You can't eat this. You can't eat that. I mean, after the Olympia, what did you get a chance to eat? What was that thing you wanted the most that you got to eat?
I just had like my mom Thai food.
Yeah,
That's
I had Thai food before. It's pretty good. I know your parents. How do they feel about you as a bodybuilder? Do they support you? You ever come to your shows?
oh, they come to see me every show I did, so they really support me. I told them I want to get a lot bigger, and they say, okay, go for it.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I think that's good that you get the support from family because sometimes a lot of ladies I've interviews with they say it's tough because some people can't accept what you do because it's a tough sport. Like I said, and people don't understand there's a lot to it. It's not as easy
Yeah.
as anything else because you got to put in a lot of time, a lot of work. A lot of people thinking, okay, I got to pop this pill and take that pill, and I just
Mhm.
get bigger. But it's a lot about follow a diet and being consistent.
Exactly.
Mhm. So, as anyway, as you know, you're planning to do your pro debut in Tampa. How you feeling? What's your feeling? You feel how you feel you gonna do?
Honestly, I feel really good. I feel like this is gonna be my best I ever look. I'm gonna come in bigger and shredded.
Yeah, and that's what as fans we love when you ladies are good. You come in condition, you shred it, everything's popping, everything's together, and we love that. It's just something about you ladies that we just make us go crazy. We're just a fan of female bodybuilders. You know, as a bodybuilder, and you've been competing for a good bit. What would you like to see for yourself as a competitor? What you want to see more of?
Like, what do I want to show myself to people? Is that what you asked?
Or you want more out of your career as a bodybuilder? You want something.
Oh, I would like to get more sponsors for sure.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I want to start coaching people in the future, when I keep competing in my pro show.
Yeah, that's good. Because I think sponsorship is very important. Because being especially for you women, it's not as um, lucrative or as a well-paying career as a bodybuilder, and then it's more expensive because your suits that cost you everything. Then you got to add in we go do the shows. You have to have your tanning, your
Mm-hmm.
hair, your makeup, you wear jewelry, cost of traveling, your coaches. While if you look at the guys on the other end, the guys, all they got to do is maybe put on a banana hammock and a pair of board shorts.
Yeah,
You have to have a passion for this. And I know you probably enjoy doing this.
I am.
Hmm.
Make me happy, looking like forward to train every day.
Mm.
And I actually 2 days ago I just got my suit sponsored too, so I'm excited for that.
Oh, who's the sponsor of your suit?
It's called Bikini Lab Hawaii. Have you heard of that?
No, no, I haven't heard of it. Like I said, I don't know all the bikini companies. I know of Hawaiian Bikini and I think a couple others and here and there.
Um, David, I show David, he knows. I can send you a link later. They're really famous.
Well, if you send me a link, I post it into your social media. And like I said, guys, if you want to follow Jane, social media link is in the description. Check her out. We got here some comments here. This is from a man, uh, you know, female body form, David. I said, I heard that she got a new suit sponsor recently. Yeah, congratulations on that. Also, this is from David. He says, what is Jane's take on Thai food? Is it too tasty? Especially if your mother's cooking. I know me when my mother was cooking, I just loved her food. I mean, sometimes she told us most of the time we eat, unless we really know the person, we really eat anybody else's plate food, but mother's cooking is always the best.
Thinking about what kind of food do you like then?
Ooh, me, I can go for anything. I like Chinese food. I mean, a couple weeks ago, I went to a Chinese buffet. I like good old fashioned American cooking. I try to eat a little more healthier now because I do eat a little bit more vegetables, more leaner meats. But every now and then, like one day I was out and about, and there's this place called Cookout, and I got myself a burger and a chicken quesadilla and some fries.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, and this is from Tony 97 says, Jane, what's your dream bikini? You know, what kind of, because I know you wore that blue bikini. What kind of color you like to have? Like, what's design?
For next show,
Yeah.
it's gonna be, I feel like red and black.
Red and black. That's those colors, you know, red, like that hot red, like be like, be like, coming out in the hot red, got big J in the hot red, like yeah, it's just I think we guys, we watch you ladies, we just admire you and what you present. I mean, some people I know don't understand it. What's the beauty about women and muscle? There's something different from the mindset of everybody else. This is from man Stefan Prey. He says, congratulations on your pro card. You look awesome. I'm telling you, Jane, these guys come in here, when they knew you coming here, they just got excited. They just can't help themselves. Also, this is from Tony. He says, red and black suit, your strong personality is the best. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, as a pro now you're pro. What's your thoughts? What's the plan for just the Tampa, or you feel like you want to keep on moving? You would just like to settle.
Um, I will see how it go. Tampa for sure. Maybe
Mhm.
the show after Tampa.
Yeah.
And like everyone wants to go to Olympia, right? So that's one of my goal.
Well, technically, you were there, even though it was the amateurs. You were at the Olympia, and
Yeah,
it's a big show. People like meeting, getting meet like people like Andrea Shaw and all these other women. You competing, you might compete in the future. You know, And as you said, you like Linda Murray. You're a big fan of Beth Francis. Who you like now? Who's somebody you really you're a fan of now?
oh, I like Andrea Shaw.
Everybody likes Andrea Shaw. I love Andrea Shaw. She just she we just go away stuff with. I just love Andrea Shaw. She's just so beautiful. She has just this complete physique that
Hmm.
really, I like. There's this movie called The Fifth Element, and I say she's like that character for the. She's perfect. Yeah, yeah.
And she's so sweet too. I met her in person.
Yeah, I know a lot of people tell us, yeah. A while back, a lady I become friends with, her name's Eugene Kitchens. I think you meet Eunice at the Olympia, and she was there, and she got me a signed autographed magazine from Andrea, and it was just she signed it herself. She sent it to me for my birthday, and that's just
Oh,
great. I mean, like I said, that's why I like her. Um, This is from my man Tony says, will you focus on your thighs and glutes, or will you shift your priorities on your back and arms for this bulk? So, like I said, you say you focus on what they tell you was you have to come in conditioning more in your legs.
no, so my coach told me that we have to focus a lot on upper body. I don't train legs as much anymore. So mostly my back and my arms. Everything upper.
Mhm. So you want to make everything more complete, especially around about the shoulders. You want as they call them, those full muscle bellies,
Yes.
because if you look at Andrea and some other ladies, they have that strong, you know, look with shoulders. Or even you look at someone like Natalia Coelho over in
Yeah.
Women's Physique. She looks closer. Like I think that there's a debate that she might need to move over to physique. Would you think she deserves a move, or she thinks she's better off where she's at?
Uh, I think she's better off where she at.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I believe so because I think people just get the one thing people don't know about this, like especially since I started doing this on content on women's bodybuilding, that you ladies are not as big as everybody. If you see you on the TV screen or on on the stage, some of you ladies are kind of small. I met a couple of ladies, and you realize how small. It's just a perspective of how y'all look. Yeah. This is from man Tony 97. He says this. He says, it makes sense. Your legs are quite big already. It's better to focus on your upper body for symmetry, and that's important because you want that complete look. You want that smaller waist taper in. You can still have the big quads, but you really want Like someone like good examples like I think someone I think it might be closer to you in physique is maybe today's her birthday, and that's Christina Nicole Mendoza. You know, she,
You know,
she
a
but
lot of people say that too.
yeah, yeah, because she has she has a good shot. Her I think her Margie Martin, and I think who else just got just huge quads. You
Yeah.
know, and it just really stands out among other things. We got here our man David says, would Jane consider doing a quad shake on stage? Your fans will go insane. I think guys would like to see that because they get excited when y'all ladies do especially in the finals and we get the final pose down. Yeah. Also, can I ask your height? And I don't hate me for this, but your weight too. So what's your weight now since you're off season?
I'm 5'4" and I'm 70 pounds right now.
Uh,
Yeah.
170 pounds. I know I know some physique competitors about that weight right now. And that's just off season. And you got to really put on the much extra pounds, especially if you're going to win bodybuilding. Or would you think that you want to maybe test the waters in physique, or you feel like you want to test your waters in bodybuilding?
I want to do bodybuilding.
All right, that's really good. That's really good. I mean, like I say, it's tough. Like I said, but if you're determined to do this, I think we support you. Guys like me and David and all the other guys are here to watch and talk to you, and we will support you on your path. I mean, being a woman in this sport is very tough. It's a lot of.
Yeah.
I know there's times where you wish you can go out with your friends and do this, but you got to go to sleep at this time. You have to eat this time. I know I talk to some ladies that there's so much you have to do in this sport. There's a lot of sacrifices.
Yes, that's a lot.
Hmm. And I know there's times where you say, you know what, I don't want to go to the gym. It's like I said, it's nice, like especially nice warm day. You want to sit on the beach. You maybe want to sit back and drink a little drink. You want to just rest, but you are determined to get to your goal, and that's stepping on the big stage on the
Yeah.
Olympics. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Here, this is from a man, 2097. I would like to see her back pose for Jane. Haven't seen many of those on IG profile yet. Oh yeah, and you say that that's the one thing you want to work on is your back. You want to make
Yeah.
improvements in that. I think that's why she wants to take the time because once she gets together, guys, boom, just be
Yeah.
patient. Just be patient. So, so this is a sport of passion for you, Jane, and I think you have a good future in it. You know, what would you say for yourself as a future bodybuilder?
What dude I would say, um, I want to be at the top someday. That's all I can say. You know.
You want to
Yeah.
be stiff, yeah. Everybody wants to be like I said. If you're willing and you're determined to do this, you can get there. I mean, like I said, there's like you said, going to be a lot of hurdles. Sometimes there'll be days where you go like you're like, I don't want to get out of the bed. I don't want to do this. I'm gonna eat
Mm-hmm.
chocolate and cry. But if you're determined to do it, I think you can do it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, this is from Tony. He says, not only her back, but also to see more of her glutes. They want to see more of your glutes. Yeah. These guys want to see a lot. They ask a lot from you, Jane. They ask a
Yeah.
lot from you. But like I said, this is you taking your time to grow as a competitor. And,
Mm-hmm.
and like I said, I truly wish you the best of luck because
Thank you.
it's a tough sport. No need to thank me. This is my favorite quote from my favorite movie, Batman Begins. Kaya hates it when I do that because I enjoy doing it because it's a great movie. When Jim Gordon says to Batman, he says, "I forgot to thank you." He says, "You never have to," because ladies like yourself, you deserve this opportunity. Deserve to grow as an athlete, to see how far you can go in the sport. I wish there was more opportunities for you more than it is. Like as y'all know, the women's bodybuilding division doesn't get a lot of much attention. You sometimes you do shows. If you win, you don't get that much. And then there's a lot of times you have to find ways to make money in between because you have your job and your career, but it's still there's a lot of money put in sports. Like I said again, it's not it's a very expensive sport.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Yeah, you
I
gotta love
agree.
it. Hmm?
I say I agree. It's an expensive sport. You have to love it.
Yeah, that's it. You gotta love it. This is from David. He says, "Does Jane have to deal with fit shaming? A lot of envious folks are out there. Do you have those people? What do you do? How you feel like, as we call them, the haters? You know, how you feel when you ever have people make comments about you, or how do you deal with it?
I just love them. Yeah.
That's how you do. Just
I
block them,
don't
keep moving.
care. Yeah, keep forward. I don't
Yeah,
care about what people think of me.
yeah,
I mean, when you get up to the top soon, a lot of people will hate you. Some of them will like you. We all have a fan for that. You have to be ready for it.
yeah. Kind of like my favorite movie character is Rocky Balboa. And remember, Rocky Balboa says like, it's not matter how hard you can, take. It's not hard you hit. It's how hard you can take the hits and
Yeah.
keep moving forward. Because that's how winning is done. This is we got here from a man. Tony says, "Have you ever done Muay Thai for cardio? You know, what's your cardio? You just do like basic stairmaster and stuff like that, or
I do spin bike. I do I do boxing sometimes, but not Muay Thai.
so boxing. So, like, yeah, I don't know, Jay. I don't want to fight you. I don't know. I might just qualify for excessive holding. So, yeah, boxing. I grew up with boxing. I grew up with Mike Tyson and that. I love boxing. I do content on MMA because I follow people like Teacher Vishenko. She goes to Thailand now and trains, and other ladies in mixed martial arts. It's a tough sport, just as tough as British bodybuilding. It's from man Omar Costa. Hold on, let me go on Omar. He says, "Beautiful girl." I mean, I say excellent again, Jane. You just yeah. So, folks, we're not gonna hold Jane much longer. I know she is. It's early. It's like still about the afternoon for her. I know she has to get a day started, and get everything busy, and we do appreciate the time she has taken to give to us. This is what I want people out there to do. If you're interested, Jane, if you're someone seriously interested, maybe sponsoring her because sponsorship does help. What it does is offset the cost of being a competitor. Anything from maybe helping out with a suit, you know, travel. But here, guys, this is what I don't want you to do. I don't want you saying like, "Hey, Jane, yeah, you're a pretty girl, I like, you think you, no, 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 stop that. Stop it." Say, Miss Akarapreecha, if I get your name right, madam, I would like to sponsor you or help you out in your process of athlete. If you have something you want us to do, we'll do it for you. Make sure you have your whatever you need to be taken care of. We'll take care of it. We have a plan for you. We want to see you grow as an athlete. But that's what we like to see for women like yourself. The opportunities to grow and really to hit that next level in this sport.
Yes, I would love that.
Yeah. So anyway, Jane, before I say let you go, you have anybody you want to say shout out to? Anybody you want to say hello while you're here?
Um, so I want to thank you for my coach helping me to get to Tampa Pro. And thank you for David. He always like support me. Like everything I do, he always there. So thank you for that.
Where David, thanks, David. David loves the ladies. Says, this is from man. David says, yeah, for Big Jane, she's the best. And also, David says to you guys out there, no D pics.
Oh,
Stop it, guys. I know Jane's a pretty girl. She got a pretty smile. You love her physique, but please be respectful. This is a lady, okay? So, Jane, we do appreciate the time you've given us. We wish you all the best in your plan. Good luck at Tampa. Like I said, if you hadn't got the list for this season's shows, I'll send it to you later. You can check it out. See, maybe you might want to maybe add another show if you're interested. But I want to say like this. And so again, anybody out there who wants to sponsor or support a woman like Jane, send Jane your interest. Reach out to her. These ladies can use all the help they can get. It could be anything. If you're right there in Hawaii, you see Jane shopping. Hey, if you can pay for food, good. If she's at the gas tank, hey, pay for gas. If you got the money to do it, do it. These ladies can use all the support they can get. This is a tough sport. It's financially, physically, emotionally draining. And you know what? They can use any help they can get. I mean, like I said, I have a platform, I have a voice, I give ladies a voice opportunity to share their voices. But you know what? We need more people to step up. So anyway, like I said, I'd like to thank Big James for coming through. I'd like to thank my man Tony 97, uh, Omar Costa, also KL the Wanderer, and also man female vitamin forum, my man Big David, and also all you others came through, Stefan Prey, and all you came through who watched this video. You know, check it out. If you missed some things, you can watch it again. Like I said again, if you want to support Jane, her links are in the social media links in the description. You know, check her out, support her. And here I want to tell you guys out there, guys, be respectful. This is a lady. She's a pretty lady. She's a great physique. No D pics. Stop it. None. She didn't want to see that. You know, come on. Yeah. Anyway, Jane, thank you for your time. I wish you all the best of luck. And yeah, you appreciate it. All right, this is now.
I said talk to you soon. Let's keep in touch.
All right, good. I'll have to keep in touch. All right, yeah, appreciate it. All right. Anyway, folks, this is Mel Always George Page, aka the Emperor of Female Body Talk. Don't subscribe. I am out. Have a good rest of your week. And tomorrow is Martin Luther King Day. Thank you, Dr. King.
Bye.